Kelly's Reading Corner, Kelly's Reading Corner. Because what else would I be doing with two kids during a pandemic but reading picture books? So join us. Hey there, welcome back to Kelly's Reading Corner. And today I've chosen a really fun read called Not Your Typical Dragon. Did you see that? Weird. Okay, Not Your Typical Dragon by Dan Burrell, and this was also illustrated by Tim Bowers, who was the illustrator for the Memoirs of a Goldfish and the Hamster that we so love on Kelly's Reading Corner. So I'm just going to jump right in and introduce you to a very atypical dragon. Let's see. There's our family tree. Oh, here. There's the family that I'm going to introduce you to. They are the Blazes. Crispin Blaze was born into a proud family of fire-breathing dragons. Every Blaze breathes fire, explained his father. I breathe fire, your mother breathes fire, and tomorrow, when you turn 7, you will breathe fire too. Oh, he looks pretty excited, actually. I don't know if I'd be excited if I breathed fire. Look at all the amazing things that he's gonna do when he turns 7. Oh, the little dragon imagined all the forests that he would burn down. He dreamed of all the castles he would destroy. He also considered boiling water to make tea, but he didn't tell his father that. See, I would like that. The next day, we got a party. The next day, Crispin sat among family and friends as a big cake was brought to the table. Who will light the birthday candles? His mother asked. I will, declared Crispin. He could feel tingling inside his tummy, but when he opened his mouth, fire did not come out. What came out instead? Wow, that's weird. It's never happened before. Okay, let's see. Oh dear. Whipped cream came out. Crispin, shouted his father. Dragons breathe fire. What will the neighbors think? Worried his mother. Well, what's it gonna do? This is what's happening to him. He can't help it, can he? Oh, his little sister Ashley says, I love whipped cream. Well, it's true. It's good on cake. The little dragon was whisked off to the doctor the very next day. Please fix my son, demanded Crispin's father. What seems to be the problem? Asked the doctor. Crispin opened his mouth and breathed. Fire did not come out. Band-Aids? Band-Aids came out. I see, the doctor said gravely. Dragons should breathe fire, insisted Crispin's father. We were low on Band-Aids, mumbled the nurse. The doctor sent Crispin home with medicine. He swallowed 2 tablespoons before going to school. It will help you become a real dragon, said his father with a wink. After school, Crispin joined his first fire-breathing practice. One by one, little dragons aimed their fiery breath at stacks of logs until they burst into flames. Crispin stepped up confidently. He could feel the medicine bubbling in his belly, but when he opened his mouth, fire did not come out. This gets weirder and weirder. Okay. Marshmallows. Marshmallows came out. Huh. Dragons breathe fire, yelled the coach. Isn't that right, class? But the other dragons didn't answer. They were too busy looking for pointy sticks for marshmallow roasting. I guess I'm not a real dragon, Crispin thought. He worried what his family would think. He worried that they would be disappointed, so he ran away from home. Oh. That's never the solution, is it? Oh, the world can be a scary place for a little dragon who can't breathe fire. I bet. Crispin found a dark cave. I'll be a fireless dragon all by myself. I won't bother anyone, and no one will bother me. An hour later, he had a visitor. Who is this visitor? Oh, it's a knight. I am Sir George, squeaked the thin, shiny knight. Show yourself, dragon. Ah! Things are getting scary. Oh, okay. Crispin shuffled out of the cave. The thin, shiny knight held up his thin, shiny sword. Do your worst, dragon! Crispin opened his mouth, but fire did not come out. What is going on? Soap bubbles? Don't you breathe fire, dragon? Crispin shook his head. I can't. Sir George moaned. My father insists that I fight a fire-breathing dragon. It even says so here in my book that your typical dragon breathes fire. I'm not your typical dragon, Crispin explained. Sir George sighed. I can't go home. Me neither, Crispin nodded. But then he had an idea. Maybe your book could tell us what to do. Oh, they're going to figure it out, aren't they? Okay. 2 against the world. Of course, Sir George searched through the pages. It says it's probably your diet. Like the food you're eating. Okay. Sir George fed Crispin spicy curry, scorching chili, blistering salsa. Crispin opened his mouth, but fire did not come out. Okay. Red party streamers came out. At least they're the right color, Sir George said kindly. Uh-oh. Let's see how this happened. Sir George searched the book again. It says it's probably your attitude. Sir George showed Crispin how to look mean and angry enough to breathe fire. Crispin opened his mouth, but fire did not come out. Wow. Well, at least it wasn't something else. Oh, soft, cuddly teddy bears came out. Said Sir George. We may have taken a step backwards. It's no use, Crispin sighed. I'm not your typical dragon. Poor guy. Oh. But Sir George was not ready to give up. No, he wasn't. The book says you're too stressed. Sir George made Crispin close his eyes. Okay, everybody close your eyes as he described a quiet, relaxing day at the ocean. Okay, open your eyes. See, you're there. You're Crispin. You're on the nice sandy beach. You're listening to the cool ocean and the breeze going through the palm trees. And then he said, do you feel calm? Now, imagine 100 shiny knights attacking you. Crispin opened his mouth, but fire did not come out. Beach balls came.
A few moments later.
I think the props master is getting a little bit overexcited. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Where were we? Okay, we were at the beach. We were at the beach with Crispin. We were relaxed until a raft came flying into our head. Crispin opened his mouth, but fire did not come out. Beach balls came out. And the knight says, well, that's just plain weird. Well, I don't know. It seems applicable to me. Something looks like it's changing. Secretly, Sir George was glad that Crispin couldn't breathe fire. He liked the little dragon. He didn't want to fight him. Crispin liked the shiny knight too, but he missed his parents. The shiny knight patted him on the back. "Don't worry, little dragon. I will take you." And he does. Oh. Crispin's parents were relieved when he arrived home safely. Oh, yeah, because that's scary. Scary when you lose someone like that. George was about to say goodbye when he heard a shout. "There you are, boy! Why on earth are you playing with a fire-breathing dragon?" "He's my friend, Father," whispered Sir George, "and besides, he doesn't breathe fire." A dragon that doesn't breathe fire? Oh, look at him. He's just yucking it up. "That's the silliest thing I've ever heard," the shiny man laughed. Crispin's father stormed out of the house. "My son is not silly. He may not breathe fire, but I certainly do." Crispin's father let out a... Sorry, I'm worried now. Crispin's father let out a powerful spray of flames. "Do your worst, dragon," declared the shiny man. But then the flames scorched the lawn. "That's enough, honey," Crispin's mother said. The flames singed the fence. "You've made your point, dear. Now stop showing off," she scolded. Then the flames ignited the roof. Crispin's father panicked. "I can't stop breathing fire. You'll burn down the house," cried his mother. "You'll burn down the whole neighborhood." Oh, it's even singed at the pages at this point. Dragons came running from all directions. They knew how to start fires, but no one knew how to stop them. Crispin suddenly felt a tingling in his tummy. He felt a bubbling in his belly. He opened his mouth, and fire did not come out. Uh-oh. A gush of water! Yeah, okay. Stop. I saw that. This time I was prepared. Never be too safe. Ah! You're fired. Sorry for that interruption. It's happening all the time. A gush of water came out. Crispin aimed the water at his father's flames. He saved his home. He even saved the shiny man who wasn't looking so shiny anymore. "Hooray for Crispin!" everyone shouted. There, look at him saving the day. That's a pretty good... Oh, what's happening now? Ooh. On Crispin's next birthday, there was a big party. Family and friends came from all over the land. Sir George and his family came too. Lots of dragons were dancing. Crispin stood with his mouth wide open, and fire did not come out. Alexa, play Footloose. Music came out. "Your son," said an old uncle to Crispin's father, "he's not your typical dragon, is he?" "Nope," replied Crispin's father proudly. "My son is something special." And he jumped up and danced to Crispin's music too. Hey, can I have a marshmallow? We're gonna say goodbye now because this is just gonna get worse. Okay, no, stop.
So thank you very much for joining us today.
And if you liked story time, please hit subscribe so you don't miss one. And we will see you next Friday. This has been a Ginger Cat production.